are happy to invite you in today's meeting where we, in partnership with Kenyans, for us to be able to sign an MOU and improve the plight of nurses in this country, both professionally and advancement. So when nurses are a professional, I know you know that at every service delivery point, there's a nurse. In fact, survey says that 80% of patients who go to the hospital must, in capital letters, pass through the hand of a nurse. Just about 20% may not, but 80% pass. So when you have empowered a nurse, what it means is you have empowered healthcare in this country. So as a professional body, we are geared towards empowering nurses. There are many issues we are going to, when we brief you about this MOU, there are things we are going to come out very clearly, that our agenda is broad. Our agenda is for the nurse in this country. That's why we are here today to sign this great MOU that is going to take nurses at a higher level in terms of service provision and provide an opportunity for nurses in this country who may not be employed. Yes, they are qualified, but the chances are fewer for us to be able to have them get employment elsewhere.
Because locally, as you understand, our economy may not be in a position to absorb all these nurses. As much as we may want all of them to work in the hospitals, we don't have the facilities, the resources that will ensure that all of them are able to work. Just in terms of statistics, we find that we train like over 10,000 nurses on a yearly basis, because we have over 164 institutions that have been accredited by NSK just to offer the nursing training. Some of these institutions will admit like 100, another will admit like 50, another will admit 200, and so on. So if we just do rough statistics, we find that over 10,000 are at training on a yearly basis. And just to understand the magnitude of the problem is that, if, for example, we just talk about internship alone, we can only accommodate about 2,000 as a country. So that shows you that we don't have the capacity to accommodate all these nurses in terms of jobs and career opportunities locally. That's why as Kenyans, of course, we're able there to provide that bridge so that we support as many nurses who have an opportunity to go and work in other countries. Because globally, there's a shortage of nurses. We have a global shortage of up to 5 million nurses that are needed all over the world. So our nurses are just a drop in the ocean. If we just support them as much as possible, they're able to fit in these global career opportunities so that we are able to support them. Then the advantage of that, when these nurses are also supported to go out there, it becomes an opportunity for them to acquire something new, which they are able now to bring back to the country and support the country. So you don't require any experience. You just need to be able to undergo the necessary procedures, get the registration, and that is enough to enable you work in those countries. And it's amazing that even people who graduated like in 2024 last year, today are working in countries like UK, because they don't put restrictions on the number of years that one has to graduate or work before they are able to work in these destinations. Yeah.